This is a nerve-wracking video. I don't know why I'm so nervous to record this video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Boipelo. Welcome. And let's keep it pushing. If you do enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into this video. I am dreading this video. This video is about how to cope with failure, and not necessarily failure, but how to handle things not going according to the plan. You know what I'm saying? Because that's life. That's essentially what life is about, and that's what makes it hard. We are safer, we feel safer, and we feel at ease when we're in control and things are going according to plan. But as soon as things go off the script, we are just like, oh my God! So calm down. And I mentioned it in my previous videos when I did say that, oh my God, like falling pregnant was not a part of my plan. But I'm not big on plans, so I'm not big on like, oh, this is what is gonna happen, then this happens, then no. I literally just do what I gotta do, and whatever happens is how I live my life. We do have goals, and we work towards those goals. That's it. Let me not babble. Anywho, I got to thinking about this because I saw a video on TikTok of Oprah in an interview and talking about failure and mistakes and how they're not really a thing. You know what I'm saying? There are no mistakes in life, and there are no failures in life. It's not really a thing where it's just like you feel it like, oh, this is failure. So that makes it relative, I guess, but it's not a thing. It's not a thing, it's just a thing. That does not make sense, but it does to me. I hope it does to you. It's not a thing. Like, it's not a thing, but it is a thing. Based off of what she said, I just got to thinking about how my mind works in life and how I navigate through these things. And like, I'm so sorry, but my baby's gonna be making sounds and noises throughout this video. Bear with me, guys. I really apologize. Yeah, so it got me to thinking about how how my mind processes things, and how I did mention that in my video about being a mom, that I did say, oh my God, like I could have looked at pregnancy as, you know, my life is going to shit. Like my life is going to shit, guys. My life is, you know, I could have looked at it like that. That's what most people do, especially when you have something specific planned. See, if you're just like idling and something happens, you just take it because you were not going to do anything anyway. But if you have a plan, like I was planning on going to school, and I was saving money for all of these things, and I was accepted. Things like when you have a solid plan and something happens and you just feel like my life is over. So I just felt like, you know what? There are a lot of people who feel like when things don't go according to plan, the world is ending, or things are not going to work out. And this is how I look at it, guys. This is how I look at life in general. There's no manual in life. I just feel like life is like a maze. You know what I mean? It's like a maze. You get thrown into this thing and you don't know where you're going. You literally don't know. You don't know where you're going. Like, you're just trying to find your way around it. And you're trying to find a way to like this big thing that we call success. You know what I'm saying? Which in a maze would be the exit. And the thing about a maze is that it's frustrating. Like, whenever you find a new route, you're just like, oh my God, I hope it's not a dead end. This is like, that's what life is. Whatever journey or like path you try to go into, you just hope that, oh my God, I hope this is it. I hope there's no dead end. And sometimes people view dead ends as like, oh, this is the end, right? Because there's no left, there's no right, it's a dead end. And that's what failure is. But people fail to see that there is also, you could just reverse and go back where you came from. Like, fine, you're in a maze and you reach a dead end and you're literally like, oh, this is it. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You could just simply turn around. That's what you would do in a maze, right? Would you go and sit down and like chill there by the dead end, like, oh my God, I'm done? No, you have to get out. So you're gonna go back to where you came from and know, like, okay, cool, I'm not going this way because this way is a dead end. Let me try going that way. And that's how I look at life. And people are afraid to start afresh. People are afraid to change. And that's what the problem is. A dead end is not meant to, end your life or whatever. It's redirection. It's literally like, okay, you need to go back to the drawing board and see what you need to do different. You know what I'm saying? Go back. There's no other way. There's no other way. You here. Dead end. Go back and know that, okay, note it down, like, okay, that's not the way to go. Let's find a new way. Now people make failure this thing of like, oh, I failed. No. So dead ends are inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Hard times are inevitable. You just need to learn how to cope with these things. You need to learn how to live with what happens to you, and literally is all about letting go. Like, let go of this control that you think you have, because you don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You can only control yourself. Let go. Like I said, I feel like it's redirection, right? And sometimes things will happen in your life and you're just like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Failure is to stop you in your tracks, right? Remember the maze analogy, is to stop you in your tracks, because literally, had that not happened, you would have gone on. You would have continued walking in that direction, in a direction that you shouldn't be going. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, if it stops you in your track, it's basically saying, don't go there. Don't go. Do not go. Simple. Don't go. Like, there's something else, something better, something that is for you somewhere else. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And also, it doesn't mean that you can't do this at all. It doesn't mean this is it. Don't go there. It means you can't do this right now. I know you get me. I know you catch me. I know you catch my flow. I just always speak about this, especially with young moms and young girls who fall pregnant and they feel like, oh my God. It's hard for you to be happy about what you're going through, and pregnancy is such a beautiful thing. Like, I just respect and love pregnant women so much, and young women, and I'm just like, it's hard for you to love yourself and love your baby when everyone else is just like, why this or why that? I don't understand the judgment that people have. Like, I don't understand, I don't understand judgment. Especially, I don't understand judgment, because when you are young, you are bound to make mistakes. That's what they call them, but that's literally how your life needs to go. That's literally your path. No one is going to live a perfect life. No one is going to live a perfect life. We're all going to have some sort of struggle. Unfortunately, you can't choose your struggle. Just always know that in life, you're always going to have something that you're going to struggle with. You might not fall pregnant. Maybe you're not going to make it into university. Maybe you're going to drop out. Maybe you're going to fail. Maybe you're going to have a problem or a struggle conceiving. Maybe you're going to struggle getting a job. Maybe like there's so many things, and people fail to realize that life is not perfect. You can't be like, oh, you're pregnant when your own life is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And that just doesn't make sense to me. And I literally made my channel because I just, like, when I was pregnant, I was in a room with young people. I met a girl who was 14 and her mom literally was at the hospital, and she was booked with me, or she was there when I was getting booked, and I was just like feeling sorry for her, but like not a single part of me was judging her. And the pregnant women who were there were not literally judging her. They were just like, damn, she's 14, like her mom must be worried. That's it. No one was like, How is she 14 with, you know what I'm saying? No one, maybe it's a pregnancy thing, but we did not care like how she got there. We were just like, you're here, and it's a beautiful thing. But we were just worried about the mother, because we're just like, at the end of the day, she's still young and the mother must be concerned. But let the judgment go. I was just impressed at the fact that the women were concerned. They were not judging. They were concerned, like, oh my God, she's a minor. Shouldn't her mom be here? You know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't her mom be allowed? Because then no visitors allowed, guys. No visitors allowed. You know, you guys steal babies. You know, you be stealing our babies. So in the ward, no visitors allowed. If you're not pregnant, honey, no. What are you doing in here? Simple. So her mom couldn't be there. And it was a thing of like, oh my God, she must be stressed. That's it. And I was really impressed in that room. And that's why I said there was like a sisterhood in there. And I don't know if it's a pregnancy thing. I don't know if it's the fact that we're all in the same situation, that we like bond like that. But I don't get judgment. I don't get judgment at all. It could be, I don't care what situation it is. If it's out of that person's control, what must happen? The way we judge people literally pushes them to making irrational decisions, is how I feel. And I know it's hard. It's very hard to be like, oh my God, I'm going to be positive, and when you're the only one. Oh my God, it's so cold. I always say this. Nothing goes unnoticed with God. I will say this again because I really believe in it. I really believe. And what we look at as a mistake is literally a blessing in God's eyes, because I can't look at having a child as a mistake when people are struggling to have children. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, oh, this is failure, when someone else is struggling and is getting divorced because they can't have children. Nah, fam. Like, you can't look at what other people would die for and consider it a mistake. You have to think about the bigger picture. Because when you think about it now, all you're going to think about is, oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God, how am I going to do this? Instead of looking ahead and thinking, these people don't stay babies forever. Somehow they grow up so fast and you don't realize where time has gone. Like, you just like, where the hell? How is this person a year old? How is this person 10 years old? Sarah Jakes, I don't know. I don't know. But TD Jakes' daughter, Sarah, I was watching her sermon, was it yesterday? I don't know. But I always watch her sermons. And one of her sermons, she was like, failure is redirection, right? But sometimes God will get you to a dead end and your dreams will die. But he will only do that because he sees that you've lost faith in him and you don't know his work anymore and you don't see his worth anymore. And he will get you to a place where it's like, this has to be a miracle. Like, he will get you to a point where your dreams are dead, so that when you see things happening again, you know it's him. Does that make sense? This is a miracle. This is God. And sometimes that's what failure or a dead end is, basically. And I'm just like, this is so true. This is so true. So sis, we all make mistakes. Actually, we don't make mistakes. We just call them mistakes. That's it. And I just want you all to know that, like, you can rise above. Like, as Sarah says, you can get up and keep going and break the chains. It's all about breaking the chains and moving on. The one thing that failure feeds off of is people who give up. Failure feeds off of, oh my God, this is not happening. I'm not doing this anymore. Because then it becomes failure. But if you see that things are not working and you're like, you know what, let me leave this and go do something else, that is the key to success. Keep it pushing. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Like, we keep going, guys. Time is not gonna stop for you. You get to a dead end and then you can see there's no other way. The only way to go is where you came back from. Go there. There's nothing wrong with starting over. There's nothing wrong, whether it's relationships, whether it's school, whether it's family, there's nothing wrong with starting over and getting back to zero and going, okay, I'm not going left this time. I got to a dead end. I'm going this way. Keep on moving, keep on learning, keep on growing, keep on doing something to better yourself, keep on doing things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? God puts things in your heart for a reason, and I believe that if it's in your heart, it's gonna happen. There's it's no entitlement to it. It's no, oh, it has to happen. No, it's because I know that if it's in my heart, if it's keeping me awake, if it makes me happy, then it's mine. That's why God puts these things in your heart, because He knows that if it's in your heart, you're gonna pursue it until you get to it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're pursuing things, you go in the wrong direction. It's normal, because I read a saying that says, I'm always reading things. What does it say? Minion. They say, where's my phone? I don't think it's on my phone. They're saying, let me look for it. Oh, don't get so thirsty for opportunity that you drink from every cup. That's how you get poisoned. Like, guys, when something is in your heart, I don't know who said that. If you know, tell me in the comment section. I don't know who said this. I'm just like, who is you? It's talking to my heart. You get so hungry and so desperate for something to happen that was like, whatever comes your way, you're just like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to know. That's why I'm like, God puts things in your heart so that you can pursue them with everything you are. And then you do things and God puts a dead end. You're like, I'm done. I'm done. No. It's a dead end because, sis, that was not for you. That was not the way to go about getting to your success. That was not the way to go. That was not the way to do it. You need to find another way, you know what I'm saying, that is for you. Right? So yeah, I read that and I was just like, oh my God, this is so true. I hope you took something away from this video, because it happens. Like you're watching a sermon and you're like, oh my God. Because I say these things in my videos, and I know that even if it resonates with just one person, I just wanted to elaborate basically what I meant when I said I looked at my pregnancy as redirection instead of failure, because I feel like, everything happens for a reason. Nothing is meant to bring you down. Not if it's from God. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is meant to bring you down. You need to learn from it. You need to try something else, but keep going. And know that it's not meant to bring you down. It's all about how you react. And if you let it bring you down, that's on you. That's literally on you and no one else. The responsibility, the self-responsibility that you have, that you need to take on your life for yourself, is to be like, I have the responsibility to keep it pushing no matter what happens. For my dreams, for my goals, for my children if I want them, for the life that I want, for the life that keeps me awake at night, for the life that, I keep dreaming about, for that house, for those houses I keep seeing on Property 24 that I know I can't afford right now, but I'm there every day. That's why you gotta keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing, guys. And I realized this after having a baby, that, and Oprah used to say, like, always says this, and she used to say it a lot. I used to watch Oprah, like, we all used to watch Oprah after school, SABC 3, don't lie. But she used to say that if your dream does not scare you, it is not big enough. And I feel like if it doesn't scare you, it's not your dream. You know what I'm saying? I have stage fright. I hate talking to people. Never mind stage fright. I hate talking to people in general. I hate it. I don't want it. I get nervous. I get. And then you realize, but that's where my gift lies. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize that's where I excel. You know what I'm saying? When I'm standing there and I'm talking to people, I'm just like, yo, that, that's what brings me joy. So yeah, that's simply what it means. Because It won't be easy. It's not meant to be easy, and that's why it's gonna scare you. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna be afraid to do it, and then you're just like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm afraid of people, so I'm not gonna do this. And after some time you realize, actually, this is the only thing that I like doing. So how about I find other ways to do it? I don't like standing in front of people. How about I find other ways to be in front of people, talk to people without actually being in front of them? And voila, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Find ways. Do it. Find ways and keep it pushing, guys, and keep it moving. If, like I said, if you want it, go after it. And if it scares you, chase it. My guy, chase it. Bona, it is yours. It is you. It has your name written. Literally, if it makes your heart go, it is the one. It is the one. And literally, guys, ultimately, I am shooting this video because we can entertain and we can relate to each other's stories and we can relate to each other's lives and whatever. But at the end of the day, we need to help each other. I may not be able to help you physically, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like people have struggles that we don't know about. And those struggles are the most dangerous, the struggles that are on the inside. Because once you die from the inside, you're gone. And I'm not talking about dying as in like death, like I am talking about losing yourself. I am talking about, yeah, just losing yourself and not having the belief in yourself and literally feeling like I do not exist. I am nothing. I am, that is the biggest struggle to fight. And sometimes when things happen in your life, you can feel like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, what's the point? And this video is ultimately to make you realize that the point is you are still alive. That's it. The point is, for the fact that you're still alive, you can still do something about it. Hence I say keep it pushing. For as long as you're alive, keep it moving. And just because you are not where you want to be in life does not mean that you're not going to get there. And you should appreciate where you are in life, because you're never going to be in that place ever again. Like where I am right now, I'm happy because I'm creating and I'm reaching out, and I have my baby and she's growing up right in front of me, and I have that privilege of seeing her, which makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, sometimes we don't see the silver lining in the dead end. We don't see the silver lining in the failure or in the mistake that God is trying to show you. You just see the dead end. And nothing is as it seems. When they say don't judge a book by its cover, that's exactly what it means. Nothing is as it seems. There's always something else. There's always layers to everything. Everything has layers. Everything has hidden meanings. Everything is just complicated. Okay? So what you need to do is make sure that whatever happens in life, you don't lose that self-responsibility to keep it pushing and get to where you want to go. You don't want to live with the regret of, like, people go, I want to study, but I'm 30 and I'm going to be studying with 19-year-olds. And I'm just like, so you want to study for a 4-year degree? You're 30. And you don't want to do it now. You're never going to be as young as you are today. You don't want to do it now because then you're afraid of whatever, and also you're afraid of failing at school. And so you're not going to do it. And I'm just like, you're never going to be as young as you are now. So 4 years later, you're still going to have the same wish or want in your heart, but now you're going to be even older. Just do it. Get up and keep it pushing, keep it moving, because you owe it to yourself. Like, you owe it to yourself. The least you could do for yourself is keep it moving. When Beyonce was like, the best thing you could do when you feel like trash is to get up and look good and go somewhere. That's literally it. Get up, do something. look good and do something. And trust me, if you keep on with that, failure will be nothing to you. Dead ends will just be dead ends. They're just like, oh, okay, this what we doing? Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go back and you enough for me, boo. That's it. Let me go. What time is it? I've been recording. Oh my god. I need to go. Thank you for getting to the end and listening to my bull crap. But I know it's gonna help someone at the end of the day. So let's do this again sometime soon. Make sure to tell your friends to subscribe. There must not be illegal watchers and just come and be like, what's she doing? And then now subscribe. Bye guys.